Welcome to ED 602, the Psychological and Sociological Aspects of Youth, our online Spring 2022 course. This is Pat Abrams speaking with you to introduce you to the course, and I, along with my co-instructor Tammy Coit, will be working with you through May 20th, the end of our semester. I'd like to welcome you. I want to go over some of the basics. First of all, of course, I'm Pat Abrams and Tammy Coit is my co-instructor. Tammy and I split the course, and we will be working together to present this really interesting course. I think it's going to be one of the more interesting courses you'll have as you complete your degrees here at Goucher. Notice we have our text or cell phone numbers there. Tammy and I both teach, or Tammy is an administrator in Baltimore County, and I teach. So texting is probably the fastest way to reach us. We will get back to you as quickly as possible. Just give us a time that's easy for you to discuss any problems that you might be having. One point of concern is that you contact the instructor who is leading a particular unit. Tammy and I split these units. I'll teach the first couple units, and then Tammy will come in with a unit on poverty. It bounces back to me with cultural design, and then Tammy will be finishing the last couple units. These units are so interesting. I look forward to working with you, but it's easier for both of us if you contact the instructor for that particular unit. This is a basic breakdown of how our course will lay out. The current syllabus online will show you the course due dates, all the assignments, all the materials you have due, including the follow-ups for each unit. And I encourage you to stay online, make sure you're watching your dates. Don't depend just on that little calendar on the side. Sometimes it doesn't add that information. So be aware, stay on those due dates that we have posted for you. Let me tell you a little bit about this course. The social and psychological forces impacting the lives of the students in our classroom and their families is huge today. Since March 13th of 2019, I would say pretty much everybody's life has been turned upside down. As teachers, we've learned to be flexible in a way we never thought we would have to. You know, our assumption is that all children experience some sort of psychological and sociological factors that impact them in the classroom, as well as their families. But I don't think any of us were ready for what this pandemic has brought to us. And so certainly our course will lead you in that direction and help us all to kind of get a grasp on what's going on in our classrooms and share thoughts and ideas. And then to look at more general problems such as poverty, racial tension, crime, and how they affect what's going on in our classrooms. We have required readings and text, but no textbook is required for this course. Everything you need to operate within the course is on Canvas. And that's a great plus for everybody. You know, with the economy like it is, you don't have to worry about purchasing an additional textbook. So far as course assignments, the major assignment, of course, is the follow-up for each unit. You will have 5 follow-ups. They are each worth 20 points, and that makes up 80% of your grade. We'd ask that you please follow a general format and using APA style. Make sure that all your work is double-spaced and using a 12-point font. The follow-ups will replace any kind of midterm or final exam, and then, of course, you'll have blogs, wikis, discussion forums, and other assignments as well to complete in this course. The follow-ups, as I said, are due after each particular segment of the course, and they are related to what has been discussed within that particular unit. Make an effort to get those in on time. If you don't get them in on time, it's going to mean that you're not going to be able to do any revisions if, in fact, they are necessary. Follow-ups are graded on a 20-point scale, as I said. As long as you have an 18 or above, there would be no need to revise them because you've already got an A. If, however, you fall below an 18 and want to do a revision, you may do so. It must be within 10 days of the original due date. It must be submitted to the instructor of that particular unit on the original document with your changes, either in a different color font or different style font, so that we can easily identify where you have made the corrections. You can bold them, you can italicize them, and as I said, in color as well. And that is due within those 10 days from the original due date. Your upgrade would not exceed 18 points, which would bring you up to an A. Remember, these due dates are not flexible, so make sure you are getting them in by 11 o'clock on the day that they are actually due. We follow a typical Goucher course or Goucher College rating scale, and as I said, the follow-ups that are due are worth 80%. Discussions and blogs are 10%, and any assignments or wikis are an additional 10% so far as your final grade for this course. All students are going to be using Canvas. Everything, as I said, is on Canvas. Remember, Canvas is linear, that you just will follow each unit in a linear format. We will open up those units on a weekly basis. Please don't ask us to move faster. We're not going to open up all the whole course at one time, because that defeats the purpose of being in a class together and being able to communicate with each other with a lot of the assignments that we will be working with. You being online is necessary. You should be online at least 3 times a week. You don't have to be online for any length of time. A lot of the work you're going to be doing is actually going to be offline, and then you're going to be posting that. But it is important that you are going through all the instructional materials. Look at the PowerPoints, look at the videos, look at any of the emails that we are sending you on a weekly basis. If you have questions, you need to get back to Tammy or to me as quickly as possible so that we can resolve that. But please don't try and complete a follow-up without going through the instructional materials. It's very frustrating for both Tammy and me to see you guys trying to submit material where you haven't done the work ahead of time. And so you end up having to redo or revise your follow-ups simply because you've missed the key points. And so we encourage you to please make sure that you are online, participating in all the activities within the class, and reading all the materials that we are posting for you. These lectures that we create are designed to help you learn this material and be able to apply this material in the follow-up setting. And I think if you do that, you'll find that this will be a very enjoyable course for you, and certainly very interesting because of the topics we discuss. There are many articles and different types of materials that we have posted in external links. You need to read that material and make sure that you are on top of things at all times. Make sure that it's just like reading a book. We're using those instructional materials. If you need to use something or want to use something outside the instructional materials we posted, we ask that you please email the instructor for that particular unit and share the link so that they can okay it, and maybe even share it with other students as well. Success is yours for this course. This is a great course, and we're looking forward to working with you, but we need you to be on Canvas. Always navigate from the home page. Don't try and play around with this. Pay attention to the due dates. Listen to the videos and the PowerPoint lessons. They're there to assist you. You might want to print unit materials so you've got something to fall back on, but we certainly understand if you don't have a printer and that's not convenient. Trying to do this course on or via your phone is possible, but you're not going to be able to open certain pieces of material. So keep that in mind if you're using a phone instead of using a laptop or another type of PC. 2022, here we are. Life goes on. It's changed. Is it a new normal? I don't know. Is there a new normal? But leadership lessons and the work that we do collaboratively is going to make a difference in how we deal with our students and the parents that we see in our classrooms every day. Certainly, we've all learned a lot from this pandemic. We've got a lot more to learn, as well as taking a look at all the issues that surround our students and us on a daily basis. We look forward to working with you. Again, if you have any questions or concerns at any time, please email or text Tammy or myself. We look forward to working with you. Have a great semester.